Hey, what's up? So this isn't the usual video that's gonna be uploaded every 2 weeks, as I still plan on uploading next Saturday. Hope you look forward to that. But I think I'm gonna start talking about new mangas when they release, because not a lot of people do that, and I think a lot of people want to get into new manga when it just come out, when it's, fresh. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly suggest doing so if you like manga and anime. Unless my voice is that unbearable, you can check out my video every 2 weeks. Not a big commitment, it's free. And my videos aren't very long because I'm a lazy sack of shit. And if you're wondering, I am going to be on camera for most of this video because my laziness edit is stronger than my insecurity of being on camera. Let's start talking about the new manga. I probably should have started this series, this series of video, last week when Build King came out, which has arguably a lot more hype because it's done by the author of Toriko. But this week we're talking about Sakamoto Days, by a relatively new author who's only done one-shot, which is Locker Room, a solid one-shot by Yuto Suzuki. Alright, so today is November 20th, and today is the day that Sakamoto Days officially comes out in English. And it's good. Sakamoto Days follows the story of Taro Sakamoto, the greatest hitman of all time. He killed a lot of people, typical hitman things, and then he fell in love. Within 5 years, he retired from being a hitman, got married, had a kid, and is now out of shape. He's like Paul Blart means John Wick. Alright, he runs a store with his wife and is the guy that everyone around town asks for help because he can literally do everything. However, that doesn't stop him from having thoughts of just murdering people that cause trouble. Insert Shin, a fellow hitman who has looked up to Sakamoto for quite a while, working under him. He also has the ability to read minds. Yep, so a few pages in, we're already adding superpowers, because a slice of life manga just isn't gonna cut it. He was asked by the mob to bring him back in, or kill him for leaving the business of murder. To summarize what happens, he fails to bring him back, and is tasked with murdering him. Yeah, okay buddy, good luck with killing canonically confirmed the greatest hitman in their manga universe. He fails, he's about to get killed by the mob, and Sakamoto saves him by doing badass things. And killing all of them. Alright. And Sakamoto ends up inviting Shin to become a worker at their little convenience store. That's why I wear a mask, not because there's anyone in the room, because it looks like I'm gonna die. I don't know what else will happen, but I see this manga as a gag manga with a similar style to The Way of the House Husband, which will likely involve a much more shonen aspect in this manga, as already in chapter 1 there is murder. As of now, Sakamoto hasn't said a single word within the manga, and there is likely going to be a reason for that, as Shin was introduced as a mind reader in order for us to know what Sakamoto is thinking, which most of the time is murder. Overall, this manga feels like a combination of The Way of the House Husband, Spy X Family, and The Fable. 3 really good mangas, and I can see Sakamoto Days really succeeding in this niche of market, as none of these 3 are published in Shonen Jump. The first chapter of mangas in Shonen Jump is usually guaranteed to be solid, as they have to go through a tough reviewing process to actually get processed. Thank you, Black Man, for teaching me everything about the Shonen Jump industry. It might be outdated, but I don't even know anymore. But this first chapter is one of the best I have seen this year, as the manga this year have all been relatively weak. Aside from Mashle, Magic and Muscles, Ayakashi Triangle, and Undead, Unluck, I hate all the other ones. There have been way too many gag mangas this year, but this one, in my opinion, is the best gag manga so far, published in Shonen Jump. Agravity Boys, Moriking, Mago-chan God of Destruction, Bone Collection, Me and Roboko, Hard-Boiled Cop and Dolphin, and High School Family Kokosei Kazoku are all comedy gag mangas that came out this year. That's nearly half the mangas that came out this year in Shonen Jump, and most of them are fucking terrible, with an exception of Agravity Boys, which is slightly above average, but it's likely still going to be axed within the next 6 months. Luckily, Sakamoto Days in just the first chapter stands head and shoulders above all of them. This is one of those mangas that you can really tell will be great just based on the first chapter, and I'm really looking forward to it. So go ahead and check it out. You can read the official version of Manga Plus, a Shueisha app website, where you can read new shonen releases every week when they are updated. I will leave the link in my description if you want to read Sakamoto Days. Thanks for watching. As I said, my other links are in the description, such as my Twitter, Instagram, Redbubble. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll check out Sakamoto Days, and I hope you like and subscribe. Bye!